Forest is a resources for us where people's livelihood sustainability is completely dependent on. We are not simply looking at it as a forest, but it is also our identity. It is our culture, it is our tradition. Our folklores, our songs, our lifestyle is all related to that forest. This is Nuklu Phom from the village of Yongyamjin under Longling district in the state of Nagaland. My conservation journey started when I was very young, associated with my grandfather. He would take me to the jungle and he would explain to me about the nature of the forest in the environment. In the context of Nagaland, the forest is owned by the community. Community conserve areas are where community comes together and then the community decides to set aside certain patches of forest. So when the community comes together, inclusive of the old people, the younger generations, the students, during their annual meetings, they decide that this patch of forest will be set aside, and that's how the community conservation area is being developed. A community might have a conservation area set aside, but the other communities may not have the conservation. So we are encouraging the other communities also to join so that the animals that comes out from the other that conserved areas can easily have access to the other area. So that's how we create the peace corridor. I would say now we are covering around 25 different communities, and our vision in the next 5-10 years is to bring together around 50 to 70 communities together. Birds are very important for us because the whole process of nitrogen fixation, which we call it nitrogenation, when the bird eats the insects, the worms, and even the fruits, there is a pellets and also the droppings, and so through these pellets and droppings, there is a nitrogenation process. There was, huge, massive killing of the Amur falcons. Since I was working outside, the sighting was since 2003-04. When I came back in 2006, we started sensitizing them, and once we stopped shooting off the Amur falcons, the population increased. Some 10 years back was, the community was just specifically focused on jhum cultivation. So what we decided was to introduce a terrace farming, which is actually more of a settled agriculture. So when we shifted the community to a terrace farming, what happened was the amount of forest cut every year was reduced. And so now the community is now more focused on not just terrace, but we call it integrated farming. We have also introduced pickery, then we have also introduced fishery. When the community decides to conserve forests, it not just contributes to their own community, but it equally contributes to the global climate adaptation measures.